Well, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, May 3rd, and the buffet at our hotel is absolutely insane. This is just like the cereal bread. It's nuts. Tons of dried fruit. Like these huge, like Turkish delight. I don't even know what these blobs of things are. And then there's jam, cherry jam, walnut jam, fig jam, kumquat jam, watermelon jam, eggplant jam. Wow. And this is just a little bit of it. There's a whole salad bar in the middle. Oh my gosh. There's hot stuff here, all kinds of hot stuff. There's Turkish food. Oh my goodness. This is like, it's got to be one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. So, yeah, good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh. And then fresh fruit. Oh, yeah, we're doing some fresh fruit this morning. Olives. You want some olives? There's red olives. Oh my gosh. All right, more later. All right, we are moving out. We're with our tour guide. We're going to do the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, the other things. Anyway, the Topkapi Palace, the Spice Market. Going back to the Spice Market. So hang with us. All right, we are waiting in the line in the Hagia Sophia to get in. It opens at 9. There are already hundreds of people in the line. And that's what it looks like. That's a picture, but that's what the Hagia Sophia looks like. We have made it inside the Hagia Sophia. So this is very different than when I was here before. It was a museum, and now it's been converted back to a mosque. And you're not allowed on the first floor because that's reserved for the people praying. So this part we're in is the second level, was where the women prayed, and this is sort of the museum part now. So this was originally built as a church. It was built in around 500 AD. So anyway, this is the level where they pray. Again, when I was here in I think it was 17, it was still a museum. So you could go down on the first level. So I'm glad I had that opportunity back then. And here's a little bit more from a different perspective. And the dome, the lighting, it's gorgeous. And there are beautiful mosaics. I believe these are from the Christian church.
Can I have a moment?
And these are mosaics from the original church. Well, actually not. It's not from the original church. She just said that. These are from the 1100s. So it started out as a church and was a non-denominational Christian church for centuries, millennia actually, and then became a mosque. And this is a mosaic. I'm not sure if it dates to the original church or the 1100s, but it is a mosaic about the final judgment. Mary's on the left, John the Baptist is on the right, and Jesus is in the middle. And this is what the original mosaic looks like, I guess. And then here's some information. Here is our last mosaic. It's Justinian and Emperor Constantine with Mary and the baby Jesus. Okay, this is a much better view. We're farther away of the Hagia Sophia. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for Hagia Sophia. So we are in the ancient Roman Hippedrome. So we were getting ready to go to the Blue Mosque, but the line is crazy long. So Dee, our tour guide, is changing our itinerary, and we are headed to the Topkapi Palace. Okay, these are traditional Ottoman houses from about 200 years ago. There's not that many left because of fire. And did I tell you it is a gorgeous day out? It was very cloudy this morning, but the clouds are gone. So we are at the Topkapi Palace. We just came in through the main door, and it's crowded too. All right, we are in the first courtyard. These are sycamore trees. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, those wooden houses from the Ottoman period are now a boutique hotel. So nice place to stay, except right next to the Hagia Sophia. So you will be awakened at 5 a.m. at the call to prayer. And this is where we actually go in and you use a ticket. This will take us into the second courtyard. All right, we are at the second courtyard, and I believe the harem entrance is here. Yeah, I think it's over there. All right, this is going to be fun, and the treasury's open. The other two times I've been here, the treasury hasn't been open, so that'll be fun. All right, this is the part of the harem. Entrance. Oh, and there's some guards. Ooh, they are serious. Wow. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is, but I'll ask. And we are going in, and here is a very serious guard. So this is the treasury with the jewelry collection. I can't wait. Even though it's a huge campus, it's still really crowded. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. Aw. Okay, and here we are getting ready to go into the treasury. Again, I'm very excited because it was under construction the two times I've been in Istanbul. This is 89 carats. The rough diamond was found in a trash pile. Really bad picture. Oh well. And there is a beautiful terrace, a beautiful balcony outside the treasury. You can see the walls down here that the Romans built to fortify Constantinople. There's the Marmara Sea leading into the Bosporus. And this is the view from the other side of the balcony, the suspension bridge back there, going over to the Asian side. All right, it's really hard to get a picture of these because of the glare, but these are the things that were on the Sultan's, his head wrap, turban. I know I'd find the words. This is just spectacular with rubies and emeralds. And then this is the Sultan's golden chair.
Imagine.
Yeah, I need one of these at home. Yeah. And this is the royal armor. This is royal armor of a prince. Not very practical, right? Ceremonial. And that is the dagger, the royal dagger. Look at those emeralds. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous boxes, bejeweled. They really like the rubies and emeralds. And these are bejeweled items. Look at those. Oh my gosh. These really are breathtaking. That must be a cover for the Quran. Beautiful. We stopped for lunch. There is the pudding shop that Rick Steves recommends. But we went to the Sultanate Kefta Sisi, where they have meatballs. They're famous meatballs. And then going up the street, you see the trams. Get up. Oh my gosh. You see the trams, and I'm going to turn it off because we're going to see nothing but a tram in a minute. So we are getting ready to go into the Blue Mosque. We have our shoes off. All right, we are inside. It's actually the Sultanahmet Mosque after the Sultanate Mahmud, but it's called the Blue Mosque because of all the blue tiles. And there, we'll do a close-up of, oops, sorry about the finger again, the blue tiles. There we go. All right, this is more views of the Blue Mosque. So clearly I was wrong about stained glass being in mosque, because I've been here before, so I would have seen the stained glass in this mosque. Okay, and that kind of gold gateway there with is writing on top, that is their altar, but it's not what we think of as an altar. It is a gateway to God. There's a small prayer rug in there. It's very symbolic. So our guide, our tour manager Dee, studied with the Sufis, which are a very mystical group, sect, I guess, of Islam. And yeah, she was talking about really interesting stuff. Fascinating. So beautiful place. And we are out of the mosque now, but we are in the courtyard. I know she said if people are running late for prayer and the doors of the mosque are closed, there's the minarets, that they would pray here on their prayer cloth or prayer mat. The obelisk is from Karnak, Egypt, but it's only the top third of it. Okay. And then chariots used to run around here, the Hippedrome. We are back in the Spice Bazaar. That is insanely crowded. Insanely crowded. So different than the other day when Shelley and I were here, but we're here with our tour. So we stopped for a snack and a little aperitif, and now we are at an old madras, which is an Islam school, and we're going to see some whirling dervishes. So hang on. And the show is starting. Not show, the ceremony. And we are coming back to our hotel. It's the one with the green lights, after the Whirling Dervishes. And this is a happening area. We've got a shopping mall attached to our hotel. There is a mosque across the street. Yeah, we're looking for San Sebastian cheesecake. This is a busy area. It's called the Levant area. We'll be in bed soon. Okay, well, again, another wonderful day. Really, really jam-packed. We have just hit the ground running for the last 4 days, and we're tired. Tomorrow we leave Istanbul and we get on a bus, and we're actually excited. There's kind of a long bus ride so we can rest. Um, so leaving Istanbul, I love Istanbul, but heading to other parts of Turkey. So please hang with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Remember, buy the shoes, eat the baklava, take the trip, because you never know who you're going to meet or what you're going to see. That's really, really cool, and all that stuff. Anyway, have a good night. See you tomorrow.